Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Chuck here at Adair Homes. I work out of our Aurora branch servicing the North Willamette Valley, and we are out here in Marion County today to show you guys a home. So today's home is our 2,000 square foot Oswego model, one of our most popular models. It's a 2,000 square foot home, and we're almost getting ready to finish it up. So we thought we'd take you out here and do a little bit of a tour of the home, show you standard features, show you upgrades, show you modifications. This plan is great to show off because these folks did a little bit of everything. There's a lot of standard features, nice upgrades, and also modifications, just so you can see the kinds of things that we can do on the homes. So let me uh, turn this around, and we'll get to showing the house. So again, at the base model, it's a 2,000 square foot home. Let's see here, and we'll come up to it here. Okay, this is our tradition series. So whenever you look online at the base price of a home, this is kind of what it's showing you. Is it'll be batten board up in the gables, lap siding throughout. It's all a hardy plank finish on the home. We've got a 30-year architectural roof on the plan there, limited lifetime architectural roof. So as we come up to the front door, we've got just kind of our standard front door right here, standard front door with the side light right there. We did do some kind of different colors on this home at the customer's request. So we'll have about 40 paint options to choose from. But if there's something that you want to do instead, we're happy to paint the home. So we'll come inside the home here, and I'll kind of show you around some of the different features of this home. So again, on this home, at the most of the plans are 2,000 square foot. We did some modifications to this home to convert it to, it's about 2254 as we're going to show it today. So at the entry right here, you always just a standard entry closet, the front door. And then we're going to walk into the great room space right here. So in this plan, we did add 3 skylights in the home. So you can see the other 2 right there in the dining space. And then one right here at the entry just to bring in natural light. So it's a beautiful property out here in Marion County, a bunch of farms around. So just a lot of opportunity to bring in great light. Typically in the great room, the flooring would be a carpeted flooring. We did an upgrade in here to a laminate flooring. Um, Generally, at the base price of a home, you'll have laminate in the kitchen, the dining, and in the entry. But we went ahead and upgraded it. Added a nice ceiling fan right here with a light and a fan, a 3-blade fan. And then you turn, and then there is the kitchen right there. This is one of the modifications we did in this plan that I'll show you. Generally, our Oswego plan has a big shop in the garage, but we did some conversions here. We added a fireplace in this plan. It's a propane fireplace for the customers with a blower. So just to help with the ambiance of the home, and then a little bit of heat as well. Just a general sliding glass door in the plan. We did add a patio cover out the back. Patio covers can be added at any size. This one is a 12-foot by 8-foot patio cover that we added with a hardy soffit. We've got some different options as far as that goes. Some customers elect for like a pine soffit, a tongue and groove soffit. We can vault them, um, add lights out into it. So a lot of options as far as that goes. And this can be interactive, folks. So if you do have questions, feel free to add them in the chat, and we can kind of cover things as we go. So right here is the kitchen. This is a standard kitchen layout. We did add a couple feet to the depth of the kitchen. We wanted a slightly larger kitchen. In this kitchen, some of the standards and upgrades are, so we did an upgraded countertop. It's just more of a kind of a Carrara marble on the countertop. Kind of get closer so you can kind of see some of that on the island and the perimeter. And generally speaking, we do a 6-inch quartz backsplash. These customers opted for a full height backsplash. And we also added the under cabinet lighting on this plan as well. So we added valance right here to kind of hide all of that, and then the under cabinet lighting in addition. We did a standard sink right here, just a double bowl undermount stainless steel sink. This customer provided their own appliances, so we just shared that with the cabinet company to make sure that it fit and everything was spec'd accordingly. So we've got that. So we've got that installed for the customers. Then we come over here, and again, this will be the refrigerator space right there, and additional cabinets going across the way. These are our standard beach cabinets. This is our darkest stain that we offer on the cabinets, but we have, I think we have 9 standard stain options for the plans. And then generally in the plan right here in this corner is just a small walk-in pantry, but the customers elected to convert the shop space into a large pantry space. So they're going to come in here and kind of do their own thing. So they're going to put in their own shelving units across. So we just provided the space. And then we provided the electrical work. They've got additional fridges and freezers they're going to add into this space as well. So storage was important. So we made sure to provide plenty of storage in this home. One of the other modifications that we kind of did in here is we added a closet into this utility space right here. So this is an additional closet that we added in with a few different shelves right there. And then we deepened the laundry room. So this is an oversized laundry room compared to usual. So we'll always provide a washer and dryer hookup and a shelf. The customer is elected not to have the shelf installed. And then in this case, they have their own sink that they wanted to do. So we just did the plumbing on the sink in this plan right here. So it's pre-plumbed, ready for a utility sink. And then the garage is out here. We're actually just getting ready to finish pouring the step in the garage. So I'll go outside here in a little bit and kind of show you that. This plan has a 22 by 24 garage, but of course, we can always enlarge those spaces. So over here, we've got some additional space. Off the great room is bathroom 2 right here. So just a single sink in the bathroom. We did an upgraded granite countertop in here. Standard tub shower unit with a curtain rod. A lot of standard finishes. These are our standard faucets, Moen faucets. Come standard in the home. All in a brushed nickel finish, and then that carries through. So your towel bars, your door handles, all would be a brushed nickel finish. This plan has a mechanical room. So this is where the furnace would go in the plan. Currently, all of mechanicals or furnaces have to be inside conditioned living space according to energy codes. So this is the space we would utilize for that. And then again, some more kind of just linen closet shelves right there. This right here is going into bedroom 2. So we got two bedrooms up front. There's just a 3x5 window there. And then with a regular bypass closet in this home, if we open it up, all the closets will generally just have a shelf and a pole unless specified otherwise. And then right off this is also a second bedroom right here. Right here. One thing I'll point out, so we added a low voltage panel. So if you want for the home to be kind of internet hardwired and things like that, we can add low voltage panels and then dictate exactly where you want to have the hardwiring go for your internet and Ethernet cables. Okay, so bedroom 2 and 3. This home also has a nice little office space. These are standard windows right here. So Milgard is the window company we use. So on a Traditions home, they do not have any window grids, but some of the plans do. So our Craftsman models and our Farmhouse models also include window grids. And we can option different styles and finishes like black windows and things like that per plan. Windows come with a drywall wrap on all 4 sides. So in this case, we did add some window sills on the plan. Across all the windows will have sills built in. Then working our way back up to the entry. This is the den, so no closet in this room. It's just a Small 8x10 den with a nice large window looking out the front as well. So now we'll head off into the master suite. Kind of head in there. So this we also modified as well. So this is actually about 4 feet shorter because we did an enlarged bathroom walk-in closet space. So if I turn around here, this wall right here, we added this right here, these shelving units right here were added. And then we deepened the walk-in closet. So it's a very large walk-in closet that is in this plan. So now I'll go inside the walk-in closet. Shelves go all the way around, and then we finish off with some shelving units right there. This plan has a soaking tub. So this is a standard soaking tub that comes in. Any plan that shows a 5-piece bathroom would have a soaking tub. So this is kind of showing you what that is. We did do a slightly upgraded tile, so it's a really nice high gloss tile finish with the black tile edging. The window looking out. And then a different countertop. So this is a different kind of granite that we upgraded in this plan right here. 2 sinks always in the primary bathroom, and then 2 lights as well, one above each sink in all of the primary bathrooms. This one has a water closet right here. So you can close off the toilet space right there. And then again, in a plan that shows a 5-piece bathroom, at base price, we will always have a fiberglass shower unit with a shower door included. So that's kind of a standard setup for the shower unit right there. We'll circle back around here, maybe head outside for a moment. So when you work with Adair Homes, we try to include, kind of a lot of options in the base price. So this was what I would consider, a modestly upgraded home. We upgraded some flooring finishes, some counter finishes, but it is the standard 8-foot ceilings. And so I feel like the customers were very pragmatic with their money and how they upgraded the home. Kind of made some good choices for this home. If you have any questions, please fire away as we go. I'm going to head back outside for a moment and we can look at the garage. So to build that large pantry space and the large utility room, what we did is we deepened the garage 7 feet and then gave that additional space to extending the utility room. Like I said, we're finishing a little concrete work in the garage right now, so we won't hang out there too long, but we'll head out there real quick. In the garage is a water heater. So in this plan, it's an 80-gallon heat pump water heater. Comes included in the base price. Again, any 5-piece bathroom will have an 80-gallon heat pump water heater included. The furnace and the heat pump are included in this plan as well. The electric furnace and a heat pump. You can also choose to do a propane or a natural gas furnace and heat pump or furnace, and then we would provide an AC unit with that as well. So we'll circle back into the kitchen right here, kind of show it off. So with the full height backsplash, really nice finishes the customer selected for the home. One thing people sometimes ask us about is something like a pocket door. So the answer is yes. If you're trying to utilize space, we can do pocket doors as well for the home. And then there's the rest right there with the valance and under cabinet lighting. Homeowners are just about ready to move in. I think we'll be getting our occupancy permits tomorrow, so it's real exciting. It's It's always a process. Standard foundation included in the Adair base price? Yes. The base price of the home is foundation to finish. So we'll pour the foundation, do all the framing, the plumbing. The only thing that we don't provide to make a plan move-in ready is the washer and dryer and the refrigerator. Those are provided by the homeowner, but we include a range oven combo, a microwave, a dishwasher is all included in the base price. When we work with customers, um, uh, while the base price doesn't include any of the development costs, our team will go out there and manage the development of the property for you and get the building permits approved for you. So part of our service is to assist you through all of those other details. So if you need a septic or a well, a driveway put in, power pulled to the property, our team will come out there and do a property assessment and give you an estimate for what all of those costs are going to be. This is not something that we mark up or profit off of it in any way, shape, or form. It's just many homeowners struggle to get that work accomplished. And so we will just manage the details of that process for you. So we've got, people that we work with septic and the power companies and all these things. So we'll figure out what those costs are going to be and kind of coordinate that all within the construction loan. So we have a financial partner that does construction loans. Currently, they're offering rates as low as 4.875. So a very competitive rate on the market. Basis Home Loans is the name of the lender that we work most closely with. And we'll work with other lenders, but because of the rate offer that they're able to provide, I would say that almost universally everybody has been utilizing the rate promotion offered through Basis Home Loans. So to kind of, figure out what this would look like for any given individual, I see a bunch of people have joined since we've come on. Really just reach out to your local office and start a conversation. It's no obligation. We'll just sit down and try to, discuss the details of what a project would look like for you and your family. Um, do some high level kind of estimation work on it and see if it might be a good fit for you. And if it is, then we'll kind of continue down the path and go from there. Here's the propane fireplace. On this one, we added a blower and we got rid of the mantle. So, but there's a lot of options as far as that goes. Is there a charge for plan change engineering? Well, we don't charge engineering. We already engineer all of our plans. Now, the change that you make might have a cost associated with it. So, like adding living space will have a cost associated with it. Um, so we can price out options and changes, but all of our plans, the engineering is included in the price, so there is no additional charge for engineering. We would just have to figure out what the cost to make the changes itself. So obviously it depends on the change. That can that can change dramatically, of course. Flooring in the bathrooms, our standard price is a luxury vinyl tile. These customers opted for a slightly upgraded flooring. It's a luxury vinyl still. It's just more of a wood flooring style. Mostly just preference on their part. As far as making changes, a popular change is to enlarge windows or add windows in a plan. That's something that your home ownership counselor would work directly with you on. Real easy, just real easy modifications. If you've got a great view that you want to look at, we would figure that out. Um, this plan, the customers were not interested in taller ceilings or vaults or anything along those lines, but all the plans will have different options for 9 foot plate height or vaulted living space on the main level. So we'd work through those details with every homeowner on the plan that they want to design. Okay, well, that is the basics of what we wanted to show you guys today. So I'll give a last call to any questions anybody might have. You can see right here, we added a floor outlet at the customer's request. So we got some floor lamps that we've located that they're going to install. And then all the way up for the skylight. Okay, well, so I'll give a last call to any additional questions, but thanks everybody for jumping on real quick. Enjoyed showing you the home. And yeah, give us a call. Let's talk about building your house. Thanks a lot.